Okay, now we're in live. Okay, please start.
First and foremost, we welcome us who has been having an issue several days with this environment.
Sorry, can you speak more louder, because
Sure. We better, worse, or the same.
because I can't hear nothing.
Can you talk again, Jorge?
Hello? Is it the same? Worse, same?
It's better.
A little bit better. Well, can we start with your issue, Carlos?
Mm, yeah, I can hear you the first words, but later I can't hear you anything.
Okay, Jorge, please repeat, or
Well, he's going to
I,
write his questions.
okay, Carlos.
Hey,
Start.
well, I think that today that we want to ask you, the first thing is that my local environment isn't working. I don't know what issues I have, but I always got some request bad timeouts, and also when I try to uh, render a profile, there is the same error that something about binding.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, I think you can share your errors. You can make it online. Just share your screen. But I think that this problem is very popular. You do not update some repositories, and some versions are not supported.
Okay.
So we already discussed it, but I can repeat. If you just build, we simultaneously develop E3S main repository in one time. We develop E3S main repository. So you make changes, we make changes, and we update some versions. And if you do not build your E3S main and do not update your repository with our versions, when you just build only E3S app profile and deploy it to your local server, server will just bring newer versions from repositories, from Nexus repository. So
Um,
maybe it's not clear, but I can describe a little bit in another way, maybe. Because
okay.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that is having these kind of issues. Um, Jorge and the others are working fine, but my local environment isn't working. I try to do everything that they told me. Uh, I have the same repos.
Okay, let's check your errors. Maybe you can
Okay.
share your screen, or and we will check it online and resolve issues on your. Yes, I can see it. Okay, let's go to Idris in the home folder.
Okay, let me check
Oh,
it.
7 means it's what about 17 minutes. Okay, go to not here, data, I think.
Okay.
Yes, Karaf. If you run your local, it's local 0 lock. Yes, here it is.
This one?
Yeah, let's check this
Okay,
the first file. Yes. So let's find error.
there is an error here.
Maybe you can. Oh, here it is. Enable user profile, people profile GUI.
I can
Um,
share you this error into this one. Okay, I send you the error log in Skype.
I see. So it's missing. It is people profile GUI. Resolve this version. Okay, do you have running cutoff?
I think that it's not running right now.
But we can check. No.
Oh yeah, it's running right now.
Okay. Let's go to browser.
Okay, let me check this one.
Yes. Go to localhost. Echo. Yes, echo admin 2. Go to modules.
One tools.
Um, no, not this. Um,
This one?
deployment.
Okay,
A
deployment.
little bit. Yeah.
Module.
Modules. Then go to almost down, almost the bottom, and show me. Yeah, it's profile suite. It's not running. It's okay because errors. A little bit more down.
One down.
Scroll vui apps. Almost the latest. Please click on it.
This
vui.
one?
No. vui apps suite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then check vui EGS profile.
Victorious profile. This one?
Yeah, this one, but I think it's not. Oh, okay. Please wait a minute. I will check your log by myself. It is profile GUI, unable to resolve viewable profile GUI. Okay. So the main problem is not in this package. I can show you this one. If you find this in your log, you can check that versions 4.4.0
Yeah.
um, you have this version, but need version 5.0. But you have installed this version, but required version need 5.0. This means that we already updated, not we, each sub profile already depends. Let me let me open also your EGSUB profile. Okay, that EGSUB profile already depends on. Let me find this. People. For what is your branch that you work?
Okay. A branch is for widgets dash SP1. This one.
Okay, let me
In, in EPM-PRO.
EPM-PRO widgets is P1. Okay. Yes, 4 and problem. So I just compare your versions. People suit. Why you have these packages and Jorge with Jorge it's everything is work
Yeah.
on this. And when you redeploy your and how you deploy new EGS main, maybe you can share what steps you make.
Okay. What I always do
Mm-hmm.
is this one.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Mm-hmm. Okay.
E3SM
Okay.
build and
Okay.
also for a profile. Then
Mm-hmm.
I start graph with this.
Okay. It's work. Can you check and EGS main branch EPM-PRO updated with current dev branch? Or who update versions?
I think,
Who merge your branches with actual dev branches with which we are working?
yeah, the is the backend team. I think that
Mhm.
Esteban and Rafa were doing this.
Mhm.
They are merging the from dev and then try to get all this in our current branch.
Okay, okay. This one. Mm, people, five. People see five. Mhm. Let me check in my graph. Sorry. Can you show your also account admin? Go to browser and
Okay,
show modules, but not V apps. It's not here. Almost in the start. People suit.
people should this one.
Yes, 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 yes. This one. Okay. You have 420. Okay. Okay, it's your versions, and we have this one. Um, it's really interesting. Okay, please open your ID.
Okay,
Oh, okay, and or you can open just sources and show me your versions Gradle in the root. Yeah, go to HSNV. Yes, here.
main
No, my a profile and versions Gradle.
version Gradle. Okay,
Yes, and find this I sent you in Skype. What's
okay,
the
this one.
okay? So 20, 2020. Yeah, it's looks very correct, but Um, but EGS UI data want another one. Looks very strange for me. Why it's not work? Because it's in the range. Okay, I will check this during maybe other questions. I will check out this and try to reproduce it because everything seems like versions is okay. I really don't know because you make clean install and deploy. Everything should work. Okay, we'll check it.
Okay.
Okay, maybe other questions because I will repeat this whole stuff, but during this session. But maybe we can continue maybe, and after some minutes when I will build all and deploy, and we'll just try to reproduce this error. And while I will do this, I can ask other questions maybe.
Okay, let's then proceed. Thank you.
Okay. So maybe Jorge, or as I understand, you start working in Edit tab with Edit tab. So you start implement Edit page. Um, so everyone is mute, so no questions.
Yeah, Jorge is writing this. We start with edit. We are right now in the
Okay.
edit view.
Yes, and maybe some questions with edit, maybe how to make forms or something like this. So you have already make some forms, and you, because I remembered that you asked how to post data, but I think I asked and at example how to use post Ajax request. Maybe you want to know how to work with something else.
Yeah, mostly we want to create the behavior of the change another container. When you click in the profile tab,
Mhm.
we want to reproduce that in another drop down button, so we
Mhm.
can have the all the forms that we need in the edit view.
Mm-hmm. So, as I understand, you need to implement drop down. When you click in this drop down on edit, everything inside um, content area where you have widgets now replaced by edit form.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, in general, you need to create just control. For example, EPM-PRO personal edit .vfc. Um, put some content on this, and then listen, click event on drop down, and then call render region function. So maybe I can show you um, like I've got example. I don't know if it's suitable or something like this. No, this is in general what you need to done. So just create control, listen, click event, and then render this control that you created to content area. so how can I explain it? How can I show it for you? We are thinking to handle this as a step. Um, Yeah, you can make it like it up, but current architecture of profile page really doesn't it's like tabs like view tabs. It's not support. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how you are going to implement this because um, if it's about changing content, current content in the personal tab, so you can then do this like I described before. But if you want to make another tab, like edit tab, it's a little bit harder to implement because the current page and current tab switch do not support dynamic add-in tabs, and you will need to add this functionality. And I think it's not will be very easy for you because it's in general it's not very easy control. It's a lot of logic. And maybe you will spend some time to not only your time, my time to explaining how to add this stuff. And if you understand and if you understand how it must work, it will be okay to spend this time to implement this functionality in current profile. But if in some new weeks it will change, so you will put a lot of time to just make infrastructure things like to implement this edit tab, and it will not work. It will not need it. So I think um, clicking on the switcher and render control easier to implement. Maybe you can show me um, some mockups, just picture, or you can try to find it on knowledge base. Check, or if you have screenshots right behind you, you can just send it to me. Specifications, profile views.
Okay,
Uh,
Jorge, can you share the envision
Now, okay, I go to already to knowledge base page, but
to
try to
knowledge base?
knowledge page, no, kbepam.com, but try to find. Can you see my screen? Okay, I can see,
No.
yes, I can see a screen. Oh,
Okay.
okay, now I see. Oh, great. So what do you need? You need this drop down. Okay, this edit profile. Okay, when you will click it, what will happen? Okay, oh, okay. It will just render full content with even with tab also. Mm-hmm. 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 Um. Mm-hmm. Yeah, its current architecture is not very easy, I think, because we do not expect it that expected that it can change in this way. Um, so, 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 Current profile switcher works in ways that this switcher do not know about content that rendered inside it. So we just switcher to some controls. When you click to wall view, it just render wall view control. Yeah, like this. When you click this, it's not connected. Wall view content not connected with this switcher tab. Yeah, they're in different layers. Now you want to extend this tab with switcher. Okay, it's possible to implement, but I think you're interested in how it can be done. So I think that most suitable way for now do not change this switcher panel. Do not change it. Just to implement edit forms in separate controller with embedded buttons, save and back. Maybe only save because it will be faster, and this will not block you because it's not very easy for you to implement this not easy switching and rendering all this switch panel. And then when you just implement edit form with save button, then you can start to implement maybe switcher panel in way that you want. Because so I think that it's more easier and not blocking to start implementing edit page, and then go to implement changing switcher tab. And maybe I can help you with implementing this, because just to describe how to do this, because in current session I need to prepare for this a little bit, maybe. So I think plan like this. So you need to do just insert switcher. There is some problems also, because switcher can switcher that will start rendering edit page. Please click back. Okay, this switcher actions actually depends only in personal tab. It's not needed for general and wall view. I think. And for example, this layout and this container profile content, it's not only for people profile, it's also for project profile, position profile, and other kinds of profile. And you can't just insert these actions, hard-coded it, into this switcher tab, because it will not be reused. It can be reused by another profiles. So you need to declare some area that can be extended only by people profile, and this is a problem because switcher panel do not expect anything, but it can be implemented. We have a experience how to implement it. It's maybe not very hard, but I just need time to prepare some draft versions for you. For example, make a switcher, show you how to make event listeners, how to extend switch panel, and how to render basic edit control, edit profile control. So I need some time, I think. So, but from my view, you can start work now with edit control. It all these switchers not blocked you because you can make implement this stuff in test region, I think, or make another tab personal like draft, and then just move all your stuff to switcher. But no, your edit page isolated from everything. Maybe you can understand me. So, how you will work? Because you can start working today, even today, after we resolve your issues with environment. You can start even today to build independent control with edit page. No, independent edit page. You can start to implement it with all logic. And then I will show you how to implement this switcher because it's more easier for me to start implementation, and we will continue work with this. So it's my plan for you. Maybe you have a questions how to start work with control, edit control page. Maybe it's a problem.
Hello?
Um, okay,
Yes,
you
we
can.
can hear you, Jorge.
Okay.
Now you can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
Okay, maybe tomorrow we can have another session once you have the switcher implemented, so you can show us. Is it okay for you at the same time?
I can implement it, but I think without session because tomorrow evening will be um,
Yeah,
maybe
no problem.
maybe late session because when I
Yes,
will at home already, but I can I can answer your questions, but I will email you or send some doc about how I implement it. But you can even start with edit page today because
yes,
you do not need any switcher. You can make a test control where you can make all stuff, all forms, all submits, for example, with draft data, with mock data, I think, and make
yeah,
styles, make logic, and so on, so on.
yes,
And then you just will use it, your control, integrate integrate switcher and rendering of your control. So you can start.
yes. Today we're gonna work on the form and
Mhm.
implement some posts or maybe delete or whatever.
Okay.
Um,
And did you may I ask question? And do you understand how to start work with it?
yes, I have some idea on how to work with it.
Okay.
But
If
first, what about the case, Carlos? You're gonna check it, or can we ask uh, Sergey or the backend team to review this problem with the versions?
yeah, I think it's more easier to ask Sergey or some other guys from backend team with this version because it will be much faster, I think.
Okay.
I can also help you, but I need maybe more time for this. So he now here, and I think he also have a session with backend team some minutes ago. So I can share your error log,
Okay.
and in few minutes we'll answer you with how to resolve this. So the plan will
Yes.
help you with MFU. I think will help you with this version and how to resolve it in future. And then for for tomorrow, I will show you about how to make switcher, how to implement it in your branches, and if you will have some questions about how to start working with edit page, how. But I think it will be clear for you. Make test control, start working, and so on, so on. You can ask.
Okay.
So I don't want that it will be block you, because I think it's not block you. You can just start and ask questions,
And
of course.
yes, another question.
Okay.
Um, we were working on these tooltips, on this popover.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I assume that this is an let me check it.
Mm,
Well, actually, you answered me, but the code is really confusing for me.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me check it.
Let's
I
check.
think it's on the general view.
What is this? Is the theme of IntelliJ? It looks very strange,
Yes,
Yeah,
it's intelligent.
but it's look very strange.
it's not WebStorm, is the one for Java, IntelliJ.
No, no,
But
no. I understand. It's IntelliJ. I also use IntelliJ, but it's the theme very strange for me because
Ah, the theme. Ah, yes, it's called material theme.
material.
oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
material.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
So show me.
let me show you. Which one is the popover? Just a minute, please. Is the font size good for you? Or?
Yeah.
So here's the deal. We want to implement some popovers like this, okay?
Mhm,
Like
mhm,
in the
mhm,
OOPSA.
mhm,
So we went to general info view. We found that this is the control
Con- o- o-
ellipsis. Where
Okay.
currently it's implemented and this and the ellipsis, okay? So we
Mhm,
want to replicate this behavior to implement it on the phone.
mhm, okay.
So uh, I asked you how to do it. You answered me that we need to implement in the JSM.
Mhm.
We need to initialize it.
Maybe a simple
Something like this.
Uh-huh.
So we want to initialize the phones.
Mhm.
So the next thing that we have to do is this function, some function to with the
Mhm.
template
Mhm.
and the
Mhm.
names. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So what I don't understand is how this in the JSM is connected to this control, because I was looking for this power content sample here.
Mm-hmm.
It's right here, but I cannot figure out how to connect this to this. It's by the children ID
Let's check. Okay.
or it's on
Uh,
this.
okay. Let me show you. Um. Jorge, do you have running now Karaf server? Maybe we can check it.
Oh, I got an error. I don't know what happened.
Maybe the same.
Application name profile
I
snapshot
don't know.
file.
Okay, let me.
Yeah, I think this is the same one. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
The
doubt.
same error that you have?
I think so.
Okay, guys, I already said send logs to guys, so they will help very in short time. So about this, let me let me find let me find this file EPL general popular content. So let's move to open your ID. Um, Jorge, open your ID.
Uh-huh.
Let's move to GSM file
Yes.
and go to app where constructor declared. Its name,
This one. Yeah.
uh, yeah, a little
Or
bit upper, up, where all this stuff start. So, oh, stop. This is function. It's a constructor function. It's okay. Um, and you can find here like child a little bit. Please scroll down. Slow. Find children comment. A little bit scroll. Okay. Scroll. A lot of features declared. Yes, this one.
this one.
As you see, children's. These all names, these general info layout, other names button, and so on. So as you see, it's HTML elements.
Yes.
When you declare like these, and then write in VFC or VFV the same name, like child ID vacation button, and declare in GSM these vacation button equal new VF of child drop def. This vacation button will have reference to HTML element that you declared with child ID. So
For example, this one.
yeah,
Context popover should be the
yes,
same.
this one.
Oh, this was the issue for me because here notes is
Yeah,
extra.
yeah,
This is one, right?
uh, yes, it's um, this is your no, it's not extra because um, when you call child ID,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need nodes because it will be connected by only name. But when child's ID, not child, children ID, so it will convention like nodes, but you can just remove nodes and it also will work.
Okay.
So this from VFV and this they connected. So these context proper content nodes, it's a reference to HTML node from VFV, and they connected while this template rendering. So they have reference to this. So it's very easy to connect nodes from this template. And so here you can see when you just init stop init phone buttons, you just pass these other phone nodes, and these other phone nodes already connected with this with HTML element in template with the same name. So if you add div with children ID with other phones, so they will connect. So
Yeah.
and this is a trick. So you can ask question maybe or repeat because maybe it's not very clear.
Yes, it's hard to follow. Maybe you can show us. Sometimes you have shows how to. You just need how to create this popover, replicate it, and put some stuff there, some span or whatever.
Just okay. Let me check. Maybe not just a profile. Just try to deploy just a profile. Not in the profile because I already built your version. Check master. Which master? Yeah, not minus NPS profile. So about Carlos' issues and I think your issues. When you deploy ETS main, it's not about popover. I just return back about issue. When you build ETS main,
Hmm.
it was not merged with actual dev branch, and your local ETS main have 4.3 version of one library of one suite, but ETS profile find that in remote repository already exists newer version
Yeah.
4.4 for example, because we make 4.4. So and this is a conflict. This is a conflict with yeah, I think I know this is issue because it's block you, and sometimes we have problems when you have new versions. But the main issue is that every time backend team need to merge every day because um, it will be issue every time issue. I don't know how to resolve it. Maybe some Sergey know it, but I know that you need to merge every time merge dev branch in each main with 0 before building. Before building.
Okay.
So I think after merging, it will and building and redeploying will solve all issues. So about popover, let me deploy ETS profile to my local.
What branch do we need to merge?
ETS main dev branch. You need to make update dev branch. So I will print you ETS main dev branch to merge with EPM-PRO.
Okay.
So about popover. Let me check how I can show you some example. Let me check. Pum, pum, pum. Check this. No, I can't now check show it profile. I need more time to redeploy it and build it because I switched to another branch. How can I show you this stuff? So I really need to little bit prepared because it can take some 10 minutes, 15 minutes
Yes.
for this, so I can do this right now. But maybe you understand the idea or not, uh, Jorge. Maybe it's not very clear, but
No, it's this feature is uh, we're working it on a bug for the pop hour, so
mhm,
it's we can work it at the end of this sprint. What we need to work on right now is on the tabs or in the edit form.
mhm.
So no problem. We can have another session to address
Okay,
that.
okay.
So the Carlos thing, we're gonna try this, merge the branches.
Mhm.
Otherwise, how can to whom can we address this?
For whom? I think for backend team because backend team support your branches in actual state, but for me it's not solving the main issue because it will happen in future, and it's not very good to have such blockers in future. Um, Actually, Sergey from my team, I think already email about these issues, but I don't remember uh, for whom and how to solve it. Maybe I can ask him again um, and ping your backend team about this issue and that how they can support how can they solve it now and how they will solve it in future. So I will answer you in several minutes when I just to understand how to work with this issue about branches. So about merging, it's okay. Try to merge. You can try to merge, but I think if uh, every time um, every time backend team do this, I think it's okay to do this by backend team. But if it's okay for you and you can merge branches, okay, you can discuss with your team who will merge it because there might be some issues with this. If one merge and then another guy will merge, okay. So I will ping you in several minutes about this issue. So yes, about popovers, I will show you maybe in future session.
Um,
Yes, and
but the edit,
about edit. About edit page, you can start work and make
yes.
test control with all stuff. And with switcher, I will show you this late. I will send you example later and try to explain how to integrate this into your profile.
Okay,
So you
that
can,
sounds good.
yes.
Carlos,
Yes.
are
Maybe.
you do you agree with this approach?
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is the best approach that we.
Okay,
So
we're
let's
gonna
talk with
start.
the backend team and
Okay.
Uh,
everything.
I will also have a talk. Okay,
we're
so
not we're gonna try to solve your problem. Otherwise, we're gonna work on pair programming to start working on the control.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alexei
yeah, yeah,
can figure out something to edit. Popover is fully featured, no problem.
yeah, yes. Every
Great.
question that will appear with new control, new edit control, please ask me. So I will be here today, but I don't know in what time.
Great.
So
Okay.
okay, let's stop broadcast.
Thank you, Alex.
Okay.
Thank you.